Good afternoon and welcome to the Bentonville Tiger Athletic Complex, the soccer field, for today's matchup between your Bentonville Lady Tigers and the Southside Lady Mavericks. See the starting lineups being announced. We'll do the starters real quick. First for our visitors from Southside, number 1, Micaiah Willis playing second base. Number 3, Ashley Coates, left field. Number 6, Callie Culverson, shortstop. Number 12, Jen Gavina, catcher. Number 11, Bella Sarton, pitcher. Number 30, Hannah Mills, first base. 14, Quincy Johnson, third base. Number 4, Sapphire Hayes, center field. And number 8, Audra Wisely, right field. And the starters for Bentonville, number 7, shortstop, Kylie Wyman. Left fielder, number 23, Demi Donahoe. Third base, number 5, Violet Wynn. First base, number 15, Aniston Reith. Number 25, right field, Marissa Gianeschi. Catching today, number 9, Alexis Lorenage. Center fielder, number 20, Kira Burkhart. Number 14, designated player, Lana Carlton. And playing second base, number 1, Bella Mears. And pitching today for Bentonville, Darby Burnett. Bentonville comes in today with an overall record of 16-2, 10-0 in the 6A West. Of course, if you do not hear, this weekend, Bentonville went down to Marissa, Texas, and played the number 1 team in the nation, and lost that game 5-3. But closest anyone has played Melissa, Texas this year. Got the national anthem going. Had the national anthem going.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we have technical glitch. The internet just went out. Play ball.
Well, we are getting ready to start here. Like I said, on the mound today for Bentonville, number 13, Darby Barnett. Number 8, Darby Barnett. Darby coming into today, pitched 60 innings this year, has only allowed 10 earned runs, so her ERA Darby's got an ERA of 1.17, 10-1 on the season. Has struck out 84 batters on the year. Walked 22 batters, and like I said, has only allowed 10 earned runs in her 60 innings of pitching. So an ERA, like I said, coming into today of 1.17. Undefeated in conference play. That one loss was Saturday to Melissa, Texas. This will be the second time Bentonville and Southside have played. So double round robin. You play each team twice in conference. First game was at Southside. I do not see that score on their roster. The warm-up pitches are done, and we are ready to play. Leading off for Southside is number 1, Micaiah Willis. Burnett ready. And we're about ready for the first pitch of today's game. And it is inside for a ball. So Micaiah Willis playing second base for the Lady Mavericks. 1 ball, no strikes. Burnett ready. And that's also low and inside for ball 2. Donnie Payne here. John McElroy, normally, we work together. He is emceeing the Community Scholarship Assembly tonight over at Bentonville West. Inside for ball 3. 3-0 is the count. Micaiah Willis. Heading the count 3-0 here in the top of the first inning. And there's the first called strike of the game. So 3-1 now. And that's going to be ball 4. That was up high. And that's going to bring the left fielder, Ashley Coates, to the plate. Only the 11th base on balls allowed by Burnett this year. No outs. Runner on first. And foul bunt. Coach tried to bunt, move the runner over, and she fouls it back to the screen, so that will make it no balls, 1 strike. You can see nobody out. Top of the first. Runner on first. Micaiah Willis. Burnett's ready. Here's the windup. Coates bunts at that ball, misses it. Gets past the catcher, and that will allow Micaiah Willis to move up to second base. So, Coates down now in the count, though, 0-2. Runner at second is Micaiah Willis. Wind up the pitch. That's going to be outside. One ball, 2 strikes on the Southside second batter. That's going to miss up and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. On Coates, working the count back to 2-2. That's low and in. That's going to be 3-2. So Burnett had Coates down 0-2 and has now thrown 3 straight balls. 3 balls, 2 strikes to the count. Swing and a miss. And Burnett strikes out Coates for the first out of the inning. And that's going to bring up shortstop, number 6, Callie Culverson. Willis now at second base. Burnett into her wind. And that's going to be a foul ball. Bounces up and hits Culverson while she's still in the batter's box, so strike 1. Willis at second, advanced there on a wild pitch. Another swing and a miss. So Burnett has Culverson down 0-2 in the count. Burnett in the wind. It's just outside. One ball, 2 strikes now on Culverson. Swing and a miss. And Burnett strikes out her second batter. That's going to bring up catcher Jen Gavina. So 2 outs now. Runner is still at second base. Micaiah Willis reaching on a walk, taking second on a wild pitch. And that pitch is in for strike 1. That's up and away. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs now in the top of the first inning. Burnett pitches, swing and a miss. And a called third strike to end the inning. So Burnett walks the first batter, and then strikes the next 3 out. No runs, no hits, 1 person left on base. We'll be back for the bottom of the first. You're watching softball on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Foster Roofing has been assisting Arkansas homeowners as they've weathered every storm for over 30 years. Foster Roofing is a family-owned, locally operated company providing expert professional roofing services. For your roof repair, choose local, licensed, and professional. Choose Foster Roofing.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Buy your dream home with the convenience of the Arvest Home for Me app. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
And welcome back to the Tiger Athletic Complex. Leading off for the bottom of the first for Bentonville is number 7 shortstop Kylie Wyman. Kylie hitting .422 on the season. Lines the first pitch she sees into right field. And the right fielder, that is Audra Wisely, makes the catch. First pitch hit hard right at the right fielder. That'll bring up the left fielder, Demi Donahoe. Demi Donahoe hitting .405 on the season. Takes ball one on that pitch. Ball two, down low. High ball three. 3-1 now on Donahoe. Said Donahoe batting over 400. 405 on the season. And that's ball four. So Donahoe draws a walk.
Now batting, Violet Wynn.
And that'll bring up third baseman Violet Wynn. Violet hitting 375 on the season, 3 home runs for the number 3 batter. Swing and a miss on that pitch for strike one. Donahoe draws the walk. First base runner for Bentonville. And pitches up and away. Donahoe steals second. Throw goes into center field. She was going to be safe anyway, but unable to advance. Good backup by the center fielder, Sapphire Hayes. And count goes to 1-1 on the Bentonville number 3 batter. Change up, misses outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. That ball's driven, gets past the shortstop. Coach Early sending the runner home. She's going to make it. And Wynn's going to go to second on the throw. So give Violet Wynn an RBI single. Advances to second on the throw. And that's going to bring up Annison Reith, the first baseman. Ball one to Annison Reith. Swing and a miss, change up. It's going to even the count 1-1. Win at second base with the first hit of the game, driving in Donahoe from second. Number 4 hitter, Aniston Reith, hitting .281 on the season, 2 home runs, 2 doubles, a triple. Reith hits a hard line drive, foul down the third base line. It hooked foul on her. And that's going to bring the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on second, Violet Wynn. Two balls, 2 strikes. Ball ripped past the third baseman. Wynn's going to be sent in from third. She will score, and Reith gets to first base. That'll bring up Marissa Gianeschi, the right fielder. Gianeschi hitting .441 on the season. 6 doubles, 1 triple, 16 RBIs on the year for Gianeschi. And that pitch is in for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gianeschi hits one back to the pitcher. She's going to knock it down and throw Marissa out at first base. That'll be the second out of the inning. Does move right to second, and that's going to bring up catcher Alexis Lorenage. Alexis hitting .412 on the season, couple of doubles and a home run. She takes the first pitch down. Third base, or gets away from the catcher just enough for Wright to make it to third base. Foul down the third base line, past the dugout. That's going to even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike on Lorenage. That ball bounces. Good job by the catcher knocking it down. That's Jen Gavina behind the plate for Southside. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Ball 3. And that ball is up. That'll be ball 4. So the Lorenage draws a walk. That's going to bring number 20, Kara Burkhart. Burkhart playing center field today. She comes in hitting .458. Abigail Ward is going to courtesy run for Lorenage, the catcher. Burkhart, like I said, .458 on the season. Slapped attempt, foul down the third base line. That'll be strike 1 on center fielder Burkhart. Burkhart hits a fly ball to center field, and that will be caught. And that is going to end the first inning for Bentonville. Bentonville scores 2 runs on 2 hits, leaves 2 people on base. We'll be back for the top of the second. You're watching Bentonville Tigers softball on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
The roof is a home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
You don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
Goodbye, 9 to 5. Hello, startup. So long, IOU. Hello, settled up. So long, someday. Hello, moving day. Finance and grow a business. Easily pay friends. And quickly check loan status with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
Welcome back. Batting now for Southside is number 11, Bella Sarton. Burnett striking out the 2-3-4 hitter to end the first inning after a leadoff walk was issued. Ball one, misses high and away on that first pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. Those 3 strikeouts in the first inning. Barnett up to 87 strikeouts now in 60 innings of pitching. Swing and a miss by Sarton, who is the Southside pitcher. And that's going to take the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. That misses up and away. That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off. It's going to keep the count 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's going to miss high. Ball 3. Full count now to the pitcher from Southside, Bella Sarton. Burnett ready. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be outside for ball 4. So Sarton draws the leadoff walk. That'll bring up first baseman Hannah Mills. Sarton on first with the walk. Showing bunt, gets the bunt down. Only play is going to be to first base, so give Hannah Mills the sacrifice bunt, and that's going to move Bella Sarton to second base. And that's going to bring up the third baseman, Quincy Johnson. 1 out now for the Tigers. Here's the pitch. She showed bunt. Guess she pulled it back in time. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Johnson's ready. Burnett's ready. Here's her windup, her pitch. She does offer at that one, does not get the bunt down. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Burnett ready. Here's the pitch. Called third strike, right on the outside corner. And that is Darby's 4th strikeout of the game. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Sapphire Hayes. So Burnett has started each inning off with a leadoff walk. They've each made it to second base and no further. And that pitch is down for ball 1. Burnett looking in, got the sign from Coach early. Ready for the pitch. Strike 1 on the outside corner. One ball, one strike. Swing and a miss. That's going to be strike 2 on Sapphire Hayes. Burnett looking to leave another runner stranded at second. Got her signed. She's ready. That's low and in. Good stop by Alexis. Two balls, two strikes. And Burnett gets the third strike looking. That'll bring the end of the second inning. One runner left on second. We've played 1.5 and Bentonville leads 2-0. We'll be back for the bottom of the second. After these messages, you're watching Bentonville Softball on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Oh no!
Jack Links Jerky. Feed your wild side.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Oh! Hey! Woo! Oh, missed me.
Jack Links Jerky. Feed your wild side.
Welcome back to the Bentonville Tiger Athletic Complex. Bottom of the second, leading off for Bentonville will be number 16, Lana Carlton. She is the designated player today. She swings at the first pitch. Comes up empty, strike 1. And that's going to miss up, 1-1. If you're more familiar with baseball terminology, the designated player is basically the same as a DH. Hits, does not play the field. And she is hit by that pitch and will go to first base. And that'll bring up our second baseman, Bella Mears.
Now batting, Bella Mears.
Bella's coming into the day hitting .545. Gets the bunt down And they're not going to have a play. And Bella beats that out. Pitcher throws it away. It gets past the right fielder. That's going to bring in a run. They're both going to score. Early sending Bella all the way around, and she's going to score. So give Bella a single and a 3-base error on the throw. But 2 runs are going to score there. And that's going to make it 4-0 Bentonville. And we go back to the top of the lineup. Number 7, Kylie Wyman. Kylie hit the first pitch she saw hard to the right fielder, and the right fielder made a good catch on it. Ball 1 outside. That ball's going to be driven into the gap, left center gap. It's going to be at least a double, and she will stop at second. So Kylie Wyman with a double. And that'll bring up our left fielder, Demi Donahoe. Donahoe fouls that bunt attempt off. Gets the bunt down. She's going to beat that out. Yeah, single, infield single, bunt single for Demi Donahoe. And that's going to have runners on first and third for Violet Wynn. Violet hit a hard ball into left field, her first to bat. And then advanced to second on an error. Runners at first and second for the leading home run hitter for the Tigers right now. She squares and shows bunt, takes the ball high. And Donahoe's going to take second base. Ball missed up, I guess. 2-0 on the count to Violet Wynn. That's going to be up and away. 3-0 now. Wynn hits a hard ball down the left field line, but it will be foul. 3 balls, 1 strike. She had the 3-0 green light there. Ball 4 misses in. That's going to load the bases for Aniston Reith. Low for ball 1. Nice stop by the catcher, but bounces in, ball 2. Nowhere to put the runner. That ball misses. 3-0. Fouled down the third base line. Wright also had the 3-0 green light. Ball misses up. Ball 4 will walk in a run, and that'll bring right fielder Marissa Gianeschi to the plate. Marissa going to play softball at the University of Kansas City. It's going to be a Kangaroo next year. Marissa hits one out in the gap in left field. Gets by the left fielder. That probably will clear the bases. And it does. Marissa gets another double and 3 RBIs on that hit. Another double for the Tigers. And that'll bring up the catcher, Alexis Lorenage. Ball 1 to Lorenage. Alexis walked her first time. Fouls that one off to third base. 1 ball, 1 strike. 6 runs so far in the second inning for the Tigers. No outs. Now leading Southside 8-0. Popped up on the into the outfield. Second baseman does not make the catch. Pops out of her glove. So Alexis will reach on the air on the second baseman. Gianeschi moves up to third base. And that is going to bring up Kara Burkhart. Courtesy runner again for Alexis Lorenage. That is this time Dev Waker. Number 12 running. Burkhart now batting. She takes strike 1. They throw through to second. Give Deb the second steal at second. Marissa not able to move from third. Runners now at second and third, though, for Burkhart. Burkhart slaps it right past the pitcher. That's going to score Marissa. Throw comes to home, so Burkhart takes second on that throw. So give Burkhart a single, advance to second on the throw, an RBI, and that will bring up now number 22 is hitting. That's Ava Stymus.
Now batting, Ava Stymus.
Pinch hitting for Lana Carlton. Stymus hitting so far on the year, .333. Has hit a home run. That was a big game-winning, or provided the game-winning margin against Rogers in the first conference game of the year, where Bentonville won that game 2-1. Stymus now ready. Ava hits the first pitch she sees to the shortstop. Throws across the field, does get the first out. Ava will get credit for an RBI as Dev Waker scores from third.
Now batting, Isabella Mears.
Mears now up for the Tigers, second baseman. Leading hitter on the team, batting over 500. And that misses outside, ball one. Burkhart moves up to third on that out by Stymus at first base. It's going to be down. Ball two. Two-no on Mears. Strike one. One out now for Southside. Tigers have scored 8 runs in this inning. Mears puts it in play, slaps it. Shortstop was playing deep, and she had no chance to throw Bella Mears out at first base. So Bella gets an RBI single. Burkhart scores from third, and we're going to be back to the top of the lineup. Kylie Wyman. Ball one outside. Wyman doubled earlier in this inning. Hit one between the center fielder and the left fielder, and that one's going to go past third base foul. The 1-1 strike now. Here's the pitch, and that's lined into center field. That'll be a single for Wyman. Runners now on first and second for Demi Donahoe.
Now batting, Demi Donahoe.
Demi bunts, foul. Swing fouls off the back screen. Now 0-2 on Donahoe. Puts that one in play to short. Will get the out at second, and that is it. But Wyman forced at second base. Donahoe will reach on the fielder's choice. Runners at first and third now. 2 outs for Violet Wynn.
Now batting, Violet Wynn.
Violet walked earlier this inning. Wynn drives one to center field. And that is off the fence. It's going to be off the fence. We'll score 2, and Wynn will go into third with a stand-up triple. That ball hit to the deepest part of the ballpark. 225. Hits off the fence. And will be a triple for Violet Wynn, and that will bring Aniston Reith up. Wynn just missed a 3-run home run there. That will bring Reith up. Reith fouls that first pitch down. Third base side. Hits the runner, but she was in foul territory, so foul ball. So that ball fouled off the base runner. Good thing Violet Wynn was standing in foul territory. That hits her in fair territory. She is out. That would end the inning. Just a foul ball. Fouled off into the dugout. And Reith has now hit Wynn. Almost took out Gianeschi in the on-deck circle. That ball is driven into left field, and that one is off the top of the fence also. So it's double now for Reith. Back-to-back Tigers have hit the top of the fence, just missing home runs. Marissa Gianeschi had a bases-clearing double her first at bat. 14-0 now for the Tigers. Bentonville has scored 12 runs in this inning. Gianeschi lines one to left, and that is off the top of the fence. Marissa's going to get another double, and that will score Reith from second. 3 straight Tigers now have hit the top of the fence. All 3 of them barely missing home runs. That ball ripped down the third base line. It is fair. Marissa's going to score, and that'll be a double for Lorenage.
Now batting, Kiera Burkhart.
Dev's going to run for Lorenage again. Dev's older brother, Arya, is the starting second baseman for the baseball team. Ball slapped, and it gets past the second baseman. And it rolls past the right fielder. And Early's going to send Kira Burkhart home. So give Kira a single and 3 base error.
Now batting, Lana Carlton.
And Lana Carlton will be batting now. She's re-entering. So Ava Steinmetz hit for her earlier this inning. Lana Carlton re-entering. $16-run inning here for the Tigers. And hits a ball to the right side, but she beats it out for a base hit.
Now batting, Kate Manis.
29 now pinch hitting. That's Kate Manis. She is hitting for Bella Mears. First pitch is up. Ball's up. 2 balls, no strikes. Ball 3 down low. That one was called strike 1, 3-1 now. Swung, the fair ball, past the third baseman. Everyone's going to get, Manis will make it to second for a double. Burkhart will make it to third. And that brings us back to the top of the, Carlton would make it to third. And we got another pinch hitter. Number 18, Taylor Crisp, pinch hitting for Wyman. Crisp hits a pop fly on the infield. And the first baseman makes the catch, and that will end the second inning. Bentonville sends a lot of people to plate. 12 hits in that inning, 16 runs scored. After the end of 2, Bentonville leads Southside 18-0. We'll be back for the rest of the game on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
At Grand Savings Bank, we're committed to supporting and growing with our communities by sponsoring local teams and offering a comprehensive suite of financial services, all tailored to meet your needs. Join us in supporting our teams and experience banking to help you live grand. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Jack Link's Jerky. Feed your wild side.
First Western has been here since 1910. We've earned our reputation not just by what we do, but by the way we do it. We call it the First Western way.
Come on in and see for yourself.
Jack Link's presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Oh, look who it is. Mr. Sasquatch. Whoa. Hey! Ooh, missed me. That's my truck.
Jack Link's Jerky. Feed your wild side.
And welcome back to the Tiger Athletic Complex. Batting for Southside will be their right fielder, number 8, Audra Wisely. First pitch called a strike for Burnett. Burnett with 6 strikeouts so far in 5 strikeouts in 2 innings. 1 sack bunt, no hits allowed, but 2 walks. Southside's had a runner get to second in each of the first 2 innings and then left them stranded there. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Bunts it foul. That should be strike. Yeah, that will be the strikeout for Burnett. Foul bunt on the 3rd strike. And we are back to the top of the lineup. Micaiah Willis, she reached in the 1st inning on a walk. Advanced to second on a wild pitch, was left stranded there. Good swing by Willis, just missed. Strike one. Called strike. 0-2 now on Willis. Just in time. Almost hit her. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. So Burnett now up to 6 strikeouts. Ball is tapped to first base. Covering, second baseman covers, and they get the out. Good play by, that is Aniston Reith. And good job by Bella Mears getting over to cover. So that is the second out of the inning, and that will bring up Bella Coates. I'm sorry, Ashley Coates. A left fielder. Shows bunt, misses outside for ball 1. Burnett looking in, checking her wristband for the sign. She's ready. Called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Southside down to their final strike. Just outside, ball 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that will be the ball game. 15-run rule after 3. So Bentonville's going to take the victory in this one, 18-0. 16-run second inning. Gets the third strike to end the game as the teams shake hands. Well, that will be it for this broadcast of the Bentonville softball Lady Tigers. Once again defeating the Southside Mavericks 18-0. I think our next live stream event will be from the soccer field, so watch the YouTube channel for updates. But we hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you the next time. Goodbye.